So here we go. I'm gonna just it's like a 6 months later update. I've had this for about, I got this in like November 2016, so it's about 6-7 months I've had it, but probably using it every single day, probably for about 6 months. I've obviously been having other stuff coming in the meantime, and I've been testing them and stuff, but probably solidly I've been using this, I would say, 6 months, taking to work, etc. So this is the SMOK Alien Kit. It's literally one. It's still one of my favourites, but there is some issues after 6 months of use. So let's just go over it again. I've got a full review of this that I've done last year. You can check that out in the list of videos. But this is the SMOK Alien Kit. It's a good kit. That's what it comes with. In the box, I think I've still got a coil in here that I've never used. I ain't opened this box probably for 5 months. You've got your manuals. I ain't yet to smash the glass on it. I have smashed the glass on the normal beast. This is the baby beast. Not used any of them, and I've got a coil that I must have forgot about. It's only when I found this box I realised I still had a coil in it. But that's the kit. So that's what you get. So this is, this bands that come with it, they're optional. On the normal size beast, the bigger beast, I use the bands because I have smashed one, but on this baby beast I don't use the bands. I just got that just to show you it comes with a band. So this is the mod. Let's take this off. This is the mod after, let's say, 6 months. And when I say every day, I mean every day. So let's see what condition it's sort of in after a lot of use. Top's not too bad. I don't know if it's coming out on camera, but there is some marks around there, but not chip the paint away marks. The pin and everything in here is perfect. It's really good after the amount of time it's been used. Because cosmetically, on the outside of the mod, it's a state. The screen is scratched to pieces. Still functional. I'll put some batteries in a second, but it is scratched. A lot of paint come off. Button still working like a champion. I've had no issues at all with that button. A few marks on the mod, but all these are cosmetic. Paint's chipping off. The bottom where it's been put down, picked up, put down, picked up. All the paint's pretty much gone around the edge. Door flap that I think in my review I was a bit concerned about. No issues with at all. It's held up well. It's held up well. And there's where you put your batteries. So let's put some batteries in it. I've actually stopped using it now. I've moved on to another one, but it's only recently I stopped using it. So batteries go in. That's the firmware that I think I got when I've received this product. I've not upgraded the firmware. 5 clicks, turn on. And like I say, the screen is scratched if you look at it in the light, but you can see what's going on perfectly. And there's the screen that's still going well. Let's put our tank back on it. Well, let's look at the tank first. Right, this is the tank that comes with this Alien Kit. This tank, it's okay, I would say. It's okay. I've not used this tank for 6 months, and I've got 2 of these, so whatever I say about this one, the other one's done the same. So it's not like I've had a dodgy model or anything, or a dodgy build. I do find, the reason I don't use it is 2 mils. 2 mils is an hassle for me, keep filling it up. I prefer the bigger beast or a bigger tank that's got 5 mils, because you ain't got to fill it up as much. The only issue really that I've had with this, there's 2. I'm still not happy with the how you fill it up. I find whatever you do, some people say put a band at the top and all this. I don't want to mess about. I just want to close it and get on with it. I don't want to have to add things to it. I do find this does come undone. If it's in your pocket or anywhere, I've pulled it out many a times and it's been like that. And that's the same on the other one as well. Because I thought this might have been a loose fitting, but I've received another one that's in silver. It does exactly the same. It needs work, to be honest. It just needs to be a bit tighter. Like on what I'm using at the moment, this NRG tank, it's a lot firmer. You push this, it opens. I've not had this come undone on me yet. This, many a times. You can see juice leaking. Also, the issue is leaking juice. It will be fine. You'll be using it for a few days, and then all of a sudden you pull it out of your pocket, or you pull it out take it off the side, you'll have a puddle of juice for no reason that I can't. It's always different. I think, oh, what's that coil's going? That little cap's open. But it's always different. It's like, when I say you use it for a week, out of that week, 2 days of it, it's going to leak for no reason. There probably is a reason, but it's not like a simple reason that I can put my finger on. But vape wise, it does vape well. It just needs adjusting. I think this needs to be tighter and maybe working on the leaking juice just a little bit. So let's put it on here. Screws on lovely, does look nice. Nuke oil, yes. So we go, it's a, what is that, 0.4 ohm coil. Let's fill some juice on it. Fill it up with some juice, because it ain't got none in it. I've just emptied it. And let's vape it. But yeah, overall, after 6 months of usage, it's holding up well. It's holding up well, this alien kit. It's worth buying. You're going to get 6 months out of it, and it's going to look like this after 6 months. But it's still going to be working fine. So a 6 months update on this, it's still buy it. I'll still purchase it. I've had no non-firing issues. I've got no issues about this mod, apart from cosmetically, that I need to talk about. But the top must be a different kind of paint on metal, because it ain't chipped at all, only on the edges. But this part of it, gone. Yeah, so let's fill it up, let's have a vape, and we'll end this little look back 6 months review of this. I might do some other ones if I can find some other mods that I've been using and I feel like they need a little, I don't know, re-review sort of thing, look back. I'll pull them out. If you like this video, thumbs up and everything. I'm just going to turn the camera around, have a few vapes, share, like, subscribe. Sweet. So here we go, just filled it up with juice. A nice load of juice in there. So let's have a vape. Like I say, this is a look back at this for 6 months ago. Still works lovely. You get a nice, you do get a nice vape out of this. Like I say, the issues are, I don't think that camera's straight, is it? A bit like that. I don't know. Can I adjust it? Yeah, like I say, it's a nice vape. Sometimes you get a dry hit with a lot of stuff. Sometimes you'll get a bit of spit back, but you get that with most mods. I've got this on 64 watts. I'm going to just lower it to 60 watts. 60 watts, which is pretty much ideal for this sort of tank. And this is the, I can't even remember what coil this is. It's a 0.4 ohms one anyway. See, it's a nice vape. Get a lot of vapour out of that. And there we go, that's the SMOK. Look back, SMOK alien kit.